40 high knees, 40 high knees. Now, once you get finished with the exercise, I want you to keep that jog. And I've got a timer of 7 minutes rolling right now. We'll get through as many exercises as we can in those 7 minutes. We've got a 5. That's 15 push-ups right now. Go. You can also modify those push-ups. And once you finish those 15 push-ups, back to that jog. And these are the real deal. These dice are from Maryland Live. So, I don't think they're loaded, but the real deal. We've got a 10. 10 is 100 flutter kicks. Okay, let's go. So once you finish up those flutter kicks, right back to that jog. Let's go.
So today is also a special birthday. Right?
Yeah, special birthday.
Yeah. Special birthday for Benny.
Benny's 3.
Big 3.
So I rolled a 5. Another 15 push-ups. Let's go. Okay, back to that jog. Shake those arms out if you need to. Anyone want to guess the number I'm going to roll, double or nothing?
12.
Oh! You can think of it in your head if you want to. No cheating though. But we've got 12. Kelly and I've got 12. And we've got a 7. 7 is 27 squats. But hey, double or nothing.
I mean, we get 54, Brian?
Yep.
Oh, man. This is like torture after yesterday.
Kelly, if I would have rolled an 8 and we had 80 mountain climbers and then it would have been double or nothing.
Oh my gosh. I hope everybody else picked the number. Oh, my first time's 1 now.
Me too.
We definitely shouldn't gamble. We're terrible at it.
54. That's only a little bit more than a quarter for the Murph, right? Isn't the Murph like 300 squats? Okay, back to that jog. We've got 2 minutes left. Let's see what we've got. We've got a 9. That's 29 lateral skaters. So we're hopping across. Count each one. 29. Let's see what we've got next. I rolled an 8. That's 80 mountain climbers. All right, let's go. "20 seconds before that timer goes off. And we've got a 6. That's 26 crunches. So you can have your hands across your chest or behind, supporting the head and neck. 26. Anyone feeling lucky for one more roll?
Obviously not lucky.
Double or nothing?
11. I heard 11.
11?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, we have a 2. 2 is 100 jumping jacks. And if we do double or nothing, that's 200 jumping jacks.
Makes more sense.
But I guess depending on how you look at it, a 1 and a 1, I mean, it could be an 11. Okay, I did 100. 100 more?
Yeah.
That's a lot.
All right.
resting. So you then have to do 200 of them. Oh, my calf. Alright, I said 11, so I'll just show my jumping jacks. It's okay, we all need nice toned calves, so you're getting one step closer. Hi, Priscilla. Hi, what's up?
Did anyone attend the stretch break this morning? They still have their towel from this morning.
Come on, towel leg. Got it. Happy birthday. That's a coffee one.
And we have a special exercise round for Benny, like the exercise name game. So we use one of the name games for BENNY, and we have 10 tricep dips. We've got 5 jump lunges, that's per leg, 10 total. We've got 10 lateral squat jumps, so down into our squat. And then we're jumping side to side. But because he's got 2 ends, it's actually 20. And then Y, we have a moving plank with a push-up, 5 on each side, 10 total. So if you have a bench, a chair, something that you can do the dips, let's use that. If not, you can do the floor dips, which is what I'm going to do. So for B, we have 10 tricep dips. Okay. So with those floor dips, if you're doing those floor dips, we're bending those elbows, dropping those hips down. Then we have our jumping lunges. Now for a lower impact, you can do forward lunges, you can do reverse lunges. And then we have our lateral squat jumps. But this one we're doing 20.
You guys can always do a monster walk to the side instead for no impact.
My legs are still tired from yesterday. I did 10. I've got 10 more. And then we have our moving planks across our mat or floor, then down into our push-up.
Where's Benny? I want to see him doing some push-ups here. We're doing all the hard work for a Thursday.
Benny has his cupcake bandana on. I don't know if you can see. Cupcakes. All right, team. If you need a quick drink, grab that now. And we're going to be moving on to bingo. But we have Bingo Benny. Instead of bingo, we're replacing it with Benny. And I'm going to use my dice.
Y'all needed redemption after last week.
Yeah. So if
Yeah,
you were
bingo, so.
here last week, we kind of helped ourselves at the end, giving ourselves bingo. So, but this week what we're going to do is we're going to continue rolling the dice, right? Because I have the first one I roll will be for the top letter, the second one will be for the exercise across the board. And we have all these exercises we're going to roll through until we actually get bingo. Last week we split it up into 10-minute rounds. That Benny name game exercise list that we just went through, if we don't get bingo within the 10 minutes, we're doing all those exercises and we're continuing on until we get that bingo. Everyone was able to grab a drink. I've got that 10-minute timer. I've got my marker here. So the first one, we have an N and a 2. So that puts us at squat jumps. Now we've got 1 minute of squat jumps. All right, ready? And go.
And if you guys need a lower impact, you can always just work on explosive coming up, but your feet never leave the ground. Otherwise, this is like a deja vu to yesterday, Brian.
Yeah. Or if you have weights, you can do a weighted squat, again, for a lower impact. I'm going to go ahead and roll for the next exercise. We have another N. That's good. And 2. So we have Russian twist. But we've got 2 boxes side to side. That's good. Okay, Russian twist. And if you want to grab one of the weights that you have, or if you have an object that you can use for some resistance, you can use that for your Russian twist here. So get a few more repetitions. I'm going to go ahead and start rolling for that next exercise. All right. We have a 4. Next up, this one's one of those tough exercises. We have wall walks. Now we'll give you a different exercise that you can do too, if you can't do that wall walk. So with our wall walk, I just have to reposition my camera here. We're using that wall, we're kicking our feet up, walking those feet, trying to get full extension, coming back down. So if you can do that, get started. Another exercise that you can do are the walkouts to the plank if using the mat. All right, that minute, come on, let's go. So if you need to take a break, take a quick break right now, and I'm gonna roll the next exercise. All right, same line. All right. Next up, we have an overhead walking lunge. So if you have a weight or two weights, we're pressing those weights up overhead. And we're walking out into that lunge. Now, if you don't have weights, we still have those arms overhead for those lunges. Walk it out. And if you have one weight, you can hold on either side, press it up, and then down into those lunges. And let's get 2 more repetitions. We're coming up on that minute, so I'll go ahead and roll the next exercise. So we have a 1 and a 5. That gives us ab bikes. So we got a minute of ab bikes, let's go. So with our back on the mat, like our cross crunch, feet are pedaling, just like riding a bike. Trying to get that elbow to the opposite knee. And let's get 4 more. We're coming up on the next minute. I'll go ahead and roll to give you that next exercise. Same number, we have number 1 and 1. So that's regular lunges. 1 minute of regular lunges. Okay, let's go. And if you have weights, let's use them. So down into that lunge. Now if you want to do forward lunges, or you can continue on with those walking lunges, if you have space. You can also step back for reverse lunges. As long as you're doing a lunge, good form, with everything pointing forward. Let's get 2 more repetitions. We're coming up on that next minute. I'm going to go ahead and roll. So we have a 3 and a 5. Next up we have single leg squats. Single leg squats. So let's get into that single leg squat. Here you can alternate with your squats, or you can stick on the same side. I'll let you know when we're halfway in time, so that way you can switch it if you're continuing on. I'm going to alternate that single leg squat. Good time to work on that balance, coordination. We're halfway, so if you're doing single leg, switch it up. Three more seconds, 2, 1. And if you need just a quick break here, I'm gonna roll for that next exercise. So we have a 4, which is an N, and a 1, which is high knees. So we've got 60 seconds of high knees. Ready, go! Knees up, pump those arms, go, go, go. Three, 2, 1, time. All right, team, that was 10 minutes. We don't have bingo. We've got some solid spaces on our bingo board. We've got 3 across the top. We've got 2 on that second line, 2 going in the 4th column. We've got 2 in the 3rd column. So we're getting close, but we're not there yet. So you owe 10 tricep dips, 5 jumping lunges with each leg, 20 lateral squat jumps, and then that 5 moving plank push-up, 5 each side. All right, let's get to it. All right, if you need a quick drink break, let's do that now, and then we'll restart our 10-minute timer. We're leaving the board as is, hoping to fill in those squares to get our bingo Benny, celebrate our victory.
many spots do we need for bingo, Brian? Or Benny?
Well, in the first column, we only need three exercises. In the second column, or the second row, we need 4. So we have a few spots that were kind of close. And I forgot to mention that in my exercise bingo board, there was no free space.
Life has no free space.
Yeah. So hopefully you're able to grab a drink. I'm going to go ahead and roll. We have a 4, which is an N. This is looking good because we already have a couple of squares marked off. And we have a 5. That's good for us. We have, which is already kind of in our Benny workout, but we have a plank walk to our push-up. So kind of a repeat there, but hey, that's all right. We're marking another one off our board. Plank walk to our push-up and go. So with that plank walk, try to take it all the way across your mat, down into that push-up. We're coming up on that minute. See if you can get one more push-up. I'm going to go ahead and roll. So we have an E. Now if we get a 1, that's good for us. But we have a 6. And with that we have more jumping jacks. Jumping jacks, let's go. That box did not help us very much. But that's all right. We're coming up on that next minute. I'm going to roll. We have a 1, which is a B, and a 1, which this is a repeat. But we've got lunges. 1 minute of lunges. Let's go. And if you have weights, let's grab those weights. With these lunges, you can do forward, reverse, a walking lunge. We're coming up on our minute. I'm going to roll. We have a 4. This could be good for us. And we have a 2. We have another repeat, everybody. We have squat jumps. Squat jumps. Let's go. Now don't forget, you can modify these if you need to. You can do your squat to your heel raise to simulate that jump. Or if you want to switch it, if you have weights, You can do weighted squats. We're coming up on that minute. We have a 1 and a 6. And next up we have crunches. Good old-fashioned crunches. 1 minute, go. See if you can get 2 more. We're coming up on that minute. I'm going to roll. All right, we have a 5 and a 5. That puts us into a plank with a bicep curl. So if you have a weight into our plank with our bicep curl, so if you have 2 weights, you can alternate these curls. If you only have 1 weight, I'll let you know when we're halfway. Then you can switch your arm. All right, right to it. Go, go, go.
And if that's too hard, you guys can always take it to standing bicep curls instead.
We're halfway with our time. If you only have 1 weight, switch it over. Let's get a few more repetitions. I'm going to go ahead and roll for that next exercise. We have a 4. That's an N. This could be good for us. Let's see. And a 3. We've got broad jumps. Broad jumps. And with our board, we're sitting pretty good. We have 1 column. We only need 2 exercises, 1 row. We only need 2 exercises. We're getting close, everybody. So broad jumps, right to it. Let's go. Now for a lower impact, you can step into a squat. Step into a squat. Let's get 1 more rep. I'm going to roll for that next exercise. All right, we have a 2. This could be good. And a 1. Next up, we've got shoulder press. Shoulder press. So if you have weights, grab onto those. Very strict with our shoulder press. Now, if you don't have weights, you can do a pike push-up if you don't have weights. All right, let's go, let's go. Let's get two more. Two more. I'm going to roll for that next exercise. We have a 5 and a 1. Next up, we have reverse fly. Reverse fly. So with our weights, we're hinging flat back, arms out wide and up.
You guys don't have any weights, you can take it into a Superman fly instead. So you up and down. Like so.
So we can squeeze in one more roll for this round. We've got a 3 and a 6. That puts us into a wall sit, and we're holding that wall sit for our minute. Now if you don't have a wall, you can also do a squat hold. So I'll just reposition for my wall sit. Now with our wall sit, we want to make sure we have our thighs parallel to the floor. So make sure you're down. We want to have our heels right under our knees, so you can walk those feet out if you need to. Our low back should be flush against that wall. And if you want to target a little more of your calves, you can roll up to your toes. Or if you want to target more of your hamstrings, put pressure back on those heels. Let's get another 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, time. And that's our 10 minutes, everyone. We didn't get bingo yet. That means we have our Benny workout. 10 dips, 10 jumping lunges, 20 squat jumps, side to side, and then our moving push-ups. All right, let's get to it. All right, what do you think, Kelly? We've got time for a few more rolls. We're so close to Bingo Benny.
Yeah? Go for it. See what we got.
All right, team. You can stick around a few more minutes. We'll do a couple more rolls here. So in our top row, we only need one more exercise. In our fourth column, we have 2 exercises, and our couple other columns are close too. So let's see what we've got here. We've got a 4, which is N. This could be good. Let's see. All right, 6. So we have weighted windmill. Now this one we can split half and half, or you can alternate if you want to. I'll do 30 seconds one side, 30 seconds the other side. So if you have a weight, we're going to press that weight up. We're going to have our feet a little bit wider than our shoulders. Our opposite hand, we're going to slide down our leg and hinge, push those hips back. And as you're sliding down, make sure you're looking at your weight, coming back up, pin that bicep up against your ear. All right, keep going. I'll let you know when we're at 30 seconds, and we'll switch. Nice.
Keep the side of your abs super tight while you do this one.
Yep. I'm glad I have my 15-pound dumbbell for this one. And you can do this one without the weight. You just have your arm up. Let's switch. And other side.
My hand glides so smoothly on my sweaty leg. You can just go that well.
Let's get one more. All right, that's time. Let's see what we get. So we've got a 4, which is an N, and we've got a 4, which gives us bingo. And our exercise, we have front and lateral shoulder raises. Front and lateral shoulder raises. So we've got our bingo.
So you're going through your feet and your wide. If you want something different. Hopefully you can see that. I didn't move the camera, so.
All right, 1 minute, let's go. Ten more seconds. 2, 1, time.
Bingo, guys. We did it. Almost killed us, but we did it. So grab a quick drink if you guys want, and then we'll stretch it out. So we'll start with the shoulders, so we'll go for some big open circles. See, Benny's almost got this too. And then go ahead and slowly make them a little bit smaller. And then from here, reverse your direction, still small. And then make them nice and big. They should be going the opposite direction we were before. One more big circle. And then go ahead and relax the interlace behind your back. Pull up, opening out your chest. Kind of try to squeeze your shoulder blades with this. Then go ahead and relax that. Bring one arm across, pulling it nice and tight. And then go ahead and switch, other side. Hold it nice and tight. Go ahead, put those arms straight up overhead, and then you're going to step back with one side into a slight lunge position, not a full lunge. And then we're going to turn towards that knee that's up. So we're getting that nice hip flexor stretch. You may feel it down into your quadriceps. Go ahead, come back center, step it back up top, and then other side. Slight step backwards, stick your knee just a little bit, and then rotate towards that knee that's up. Go ahead, set yourself back up, step back to the top, bring your arms down, and then bring your legs nice and wide. With your right arm, reach for your left leg, and then bring the other arm as far back as you can. So you're getting a little bit of a twist, and the legs should be straight. So a slight stretch on the legs and hamstrings. Then go ahead, come to the other side. So left hand and right foot. Other hand reaching as far back as possible. Then go ahead, both hands towards the left foot, and then try to sink into a side lunge. So getting this right leg nice and straight, feeling it on that inner thigh. Then go ahead, walk both hands over to the right side, straightening out your left leg now. Then go ahead and relax that. Come back center. Bring the feet back in. And then we're going to sit down onto the mat. And then from here, go into a wide straddle. Hopefully you guys can see me. And then you're going to bring your right hand towards your left foot, the outside of your foot. So you're getting into your QL muscle here, which gets pretty tight. Hopefully you guys can see. So really reaching the other hand, just go to the side, wherever. You're really trying to get into this twist for the stretch. Then go ahead, release that. So left hand towards the right foot, the outside of the foot. Go ahead, release that, and then both feet straight forward for our last one, and then just reach for those toes, getting that nice full hamstring stretch. If you can't reach your toes, try to grab onto your calves or your ankles to pull yourself in a little bit closer. But if you can grab your toes, try to pull yourself down even more. And then go ahead, relax. Brian, you have the extras?
Nope, I'm good.
All right, you guys are all done. Awesome job. We got bingo today. So make sure you guys check the weekend. If you guys join us for next Friday, we're having mystery class instead of game day, so you never know what you're going to get with mystery class. We're pretty excited for mystery class.
Good job, team. Awesome job.
Hey guys, for watching.
Yes, and have a lovely weekend.
Yes, you too. Enjoy it.
Thank you.
Way to work hard. Hope you all have a great weekend. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay hydrated.
Yeah, number one thing.